Welcome back, friends. Vandana, you can continue.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying, that I am not only Raj's muse, but I'm also a so that's also, it's been it's quite interesting. People go visit restaurants, and I go every second year during the lockdown. People say, where all have you been? So I tell them I've been to the doctors. Different doctors. So yeah, that's the place where I dress up and I go, and I have no complaints about it. Honestly, I have no complaints about it at all. So a couple of things that I also would like to share with you about my life. I have a lot of things that I picked up from life. Malti, you're back. Yeah, so we'll finish the question and answers, and then I will give my take on how I perceive life.
Okay. Anybody has any questions?
Hi, Vandana. Pooja here.
Hey, Pooja. Good to see you here.
I know. I wanted to come here and hear you out. So, Vandana and I are good friends. We've done a counseling course 2 years ago, right, Vandana?
Yes, 2 years.
Almost 2 years now. And I just wanted to add that Vandana is such an inspiration to all of us. Even in the course, we all would look up at her. She would have whatever. I mean, she would have a big smile on her face always while narrating her experiences, while discussing. And she'll be the first one to always come out, come forward and help. So a friend of mine was going through a health crisis, this lockdown. And I contacted Vandana, and Vandana was like, okay, I'll give you the numbers. I'll do this. So Vandana is someone who is, some people, when they go through experiences, they'll be morose and all of that. Vandana is just the opposite. She's an inspiration and a ball of positivity and energy. Love you, Vandana. Keep inspiring all of us.
And always ready to help. Always ready to help.
Yes, always. So that's a beautiful quality.
And she will.
You are really God's chosen one, Vandana. I wanted to add that. That's why I came in onto Zoom. I logged in again because I wanted to make this point clear.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You guys
Love
are
you,
all very amazing. And love you too. Thanks.
Hi, this is Nidhi.
Hi, Nidhi. Where are you?
How are you?
I'm good. Hi, Nidhi. I can see you. Yes.
Yes. I would like to just add something.
Just a
Vandana,
minute.
she's like a rock star.
There's a lot of disturbances. Participants, kindly mute yourself.
Yeah. I like to say she's a rock star. Every time we hear from her, there's so much more about what she experienced. She's an inspiration to all of us. We love you.
Back at you. Hello.
Thank you.
Hi, Shalini. Good to see you here. That's one of my.
Thanks for inviting me to this session.
I'm glad you're hearing. You are here, and she's one of my husband's course-mate's wife. Her husband's in the Navy, and she's here.
And I want to mention that I met Vandana last year. So first time when I met her, it was just casual meeting, and it was a friendly friendship basically. At that time, I didn't know that she had faced this kind of problem. But as I used to meet her again and again, and when I saw her on WhatsApp, and she wrote many poems like this Yamraj wala thing that I read, I was
Yamraj.
I
have written a poem on it.
And it's very interesting. Means what she had said verbally, it's better than on that written one. That you want to read it again and again and again. And it's inspiring and
Thank you.
So
thank you, Shalini.
Have a good
so much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Malti.
Yes, somebody wants to ask a question.
Yeah. Anyone else? I'll be happy to answer.
The name doesn't come. It says Pixel to Excel. I think she or he wants to ask you some question.
Okay, let me just see if there is something here.
They've raised the hand.
Okay, yeah, hi, I'm Nehal.
Hi,
Yes,
Nehal.
Nehal, please continue.
Okay, I just want to ask Vanna, do you got any genetic test done for your disease?
I
Actually, I
have got
just
it.
in this,
Yeah. Yeah, please
yeah,
ask.
sorry, you continue. Yeah, actually in this
No, no.
lockdown, I got diagnosed. You can hear me? My net is little bad. Yeah. Now I can
No,
hear
I
you, right?
can hear you very well. Yeah.
Okay. Actually, this lockdown, I got diagnosed with cancer. I got operated. My chemos and radiations are not over now. And so just confusion of this genetic test is going on. So just that thought came in mind. I can ask you that is this helpful, a genetic test? Have you heard about it?
Oh yes, I like I said, like Malti said, I work out of Tata Memorial Hospital, and there we emphasize on genetic testing. Every patient who goes through cancer, the emphasis is laid. If suppose there is cancer in the family, then a genetic testing is mandatory. You need to get it done.
Okay. Okay, so
Yeah.
where you suggest, because a very clear picture I'm not getting. They are just giving me a site that online you do the booking, the guy will come to your place and take the sample. If that's the procedure, that's the only scene it goes.
Yeah. So what we can do is we can talk after the session. If you can take my number from Pehchan and we could talk about this. I'll be happy to help you out.
Yeah.
I'll be happy to guide you for this.
Yeah. Thank you. And you are a strong lady. I heard you when you spoke for Pinkathon also, when Ajit organized, or I don't know, this was the second time I wanted to hear you again, so I didn't miss your Zoom meeting. That was,
thank you so much.
You were the inspiration. You gave me so much of courage. Hearing you, it was like, I'm nothing, yaar. Mera to kuch nahi. इन्होंने मतलब what all she has faced. चलो यमराज को चक्रा देना मैंने आपसे सीखा ना.
हाँ सीखा है ना, बहुत अच्छी बात है. हम मिलके यमराज को चकमा देंगे अभी.
Yes.
वैसे भी women, thank you so much. Women power everywhere. हम औरतें टक्कर देती हैं हर चीज को, भूलिएगा नहीं.
अभी वही बोला ना, everybody Amraj is busy in something else, so
yeah. अभी हम थोड़ा safe हैं. You let me know. I'll guide you with all the information.
Oh, okay. Facebook, I think we are Facebook friends from there. I can get your number if it is there.
Yes. Okay. You can send me a message on Messenger. I will get in touch with you.
Okay. Thank you, Vandana. Chalo, carry on. Yeah. Thank you.
Anyone else?
Anybody else has anything to share?
Okay, I'll ask Vandana something. I wanted to ask you, Vandana, this positivity, sometimes some people do not have it. You know, by nature, they see the wrong side of things. So this positivity comes to you naturally, or you've learned to cultivate it over a period of time as you faced, things?
Challenges. I think खून में है. It's in the blood.
Fauji Kun.
I have always seen the positive side of everything because, I was married very young, and at 21 I was married, and my husband, when my daughter was 1 year old, he went to the field station. 10 saal we were separated, and I have practically brought up my daughter alone, and I've been through a lot in the Fauji life. I think Shalini will agree with me that once you are, get associated with the defense, there is no option but to remain positive in every situation. So it is. I've been always like this, but also I've realized post this that the choice to deal with situation, how we respond to a situation, lies in our hand. I could have chosen to sit in a corner and mope about what's happened to me, Rona. Yeah, I could have, taken the decision to take it in my stride and move ahead with smile. I made that choice. There is no in between. You can't cry one day and you can't laugh the next day. I chose to laugh. And I truly believe that when you laugh, it releases a lot of positive energy in your body and it helps you deal with negative situations. So that's helped me deal with situations. Like, you must know that at times, I find humor in the most difficult situations in my life. For example, when I went through this episode of tetany rigor mortis, as I was explaining, so we went to the doctor. It was a new thing for them also. They had not seen anything like that. So he told me, "Photo खींचा था तुमने जब तुम्हारी ऐसी हालत हो गई थी?" So I looked at him and I told him, "Dude, यहाँ तो जीने की वो पड़ रही थी. This is a struggle to live. तुम फोटो खींचने की बात बोल रहे हो." So I've always picked the positivity in my life, and also I want to share this with people. When cancer happened and when there were stitches on my neck, so I met somebody who said generally the attitude towards cancer patients is that of pity, that of feeling sorry for the patient. So I met somebody for the first time and that person looked at me and said, "Oh, Vandana, I am so sorry that you got cancer." I was croaking at that time and I just couldn't take that statement. It made me angry and I looked at him and I croaked out. I said, "Please don't feel sorry for me. Sorry, you feel for people who have died. I am still alive." So that's what
wonderful
my attitude
answer.
has
Yeah,
been.
that's a wonderful answer you gave.
And
So
that's what I follow, Alpa, that feeling sorry, you should never feel sorry for anyone
anything
in life.
yes,
For anything in life.
Yes.
So, yeah,
so Vandana, I have a question for you. I just want to know, how did you manage the isolation part of it? Because currently when you compare, people are struggling with quarantine, isolation in the hospitals, and they're going through hell. As counselor, we listen to them. But what about the rest who are not reaching out? They're just struggling very hard and going deep down into depression. So what are your thoughts? How did you manage that?
It was very tough. Being in isolation is extremely tough. As human beings by nature are social.
Yes.
If you put them away in a room, you are, actually breaking their ties to the outside world. So when they put me in a room, my room was very tiny. It was like a storeroom that was converted into an isolation ward at R&R hospital in Delhi, because there were no patients like me. There was no isolation ward. Actually, that time the health was so bad with the treatment happening that everything looked very depressing. So I took the solace of books. I love reading. Okay. So I reached out to my books and I always kept telling myself that this is going to pass. This is not the end of it. I am going to be out of this place soon. I did break down once. I told my brother, I'm very close to my brother, that I can't stay here. But I knew my crying wouldn't get me out of there. So I started developing a different kind of an attitude, which has stayed with me now, that there are certain things that you can't control. There's nothing that, I could have done to change that. So I controlled my reaction towards it. Like I say, you can't control, don't let your thoughts control you, but you learn to control your thoughts. So I dealt with it by reciting the Gayatri Mantra. Okay. I believe Gayatri Mantra is very, very powerful. Yes. While I went through tetany, that is what I kept saying in my head. I actually feel the reverberations of it help me come through it. I would try and talk to people with my family. That was my connect to the outside world. I had a book which I couldn't read because my TSH levels were very high. And also, honestly, I knew it was going to be over. I knew it was going to be over. So we have to keep telling ourselves. And also what I learned during my isolation is I can live with myself. I actually learned that I am one in all. I can learn to live. I am a huge, I have a huge plethora of things inside me. I'm a complete person. When I look inside of me, I have so much that I can live with. I don't need outside support. So that's my knowledge. That's my reading habits, my habit to listen, to be a little spiritual, listening to music, and only talking to myself. That also helped. I realized I don't need to talk to somebody else. I can talk to myself and I can pull myself out of any situation. So that helped me deal with it, because that Alpa continued for 6 years. Every 6 months, 3-4 days, I would be in isolation.
Okay.
I would be in isolation. So I cultivated living with myself. And yeah, today I am happy being with myself a lot of times.
And we are happy to be with you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yes, exactly. So thank you so much, Vandana, for sharing the difficult pages of your life with all of us here. And I'm sure many conquerors here, or once we post this video on our YouTube or on our Facebook portal, definitely many people are going to gain strength from you. And friends, those who are present here, you need any kind of support, emotional support during this tough time of COVID, quarantine, isolation, or any other things which people are not able to handle all by themselves, kindly reach out to us, and we are always there to help out. Yeah, and thank you one and all. Thank you. And tomorrow we are celebrating World Elders Day, and tomorrow we are having a session with Rotarian advocate Dr. Chandraprabha Khona. She'll be talking about aging gracefully. So don't miss out on that session, and you can join us through WhatsApp. Our number is, I've put on the chat also, it's 9591279036. Yeah, so thank you one and all from Team Pehchan. Thank you, Vandana. Thank you very much. Thank you all.
On a parting note, I just want to end with one sentence.
Yes.
We live every day. We will die only one day, but we live every day. Remember that. So don't let the fear of death prevent you from living life.
Yes.
So that's my parting message to everyone.
So that's wonderful.
Thank you so much for listening to me.
Wonderful.
Yes.
So live life, live every day, because eventually we all have to die. So don't ruin your today thinking about tomorrow. What may happen. Thank you very much for being here. Bye-bye.
It was lovely hearing, as always.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Vandana.
Bye.